was standing here.
And you were sitting here?
I went to the door.
Oh, and you told me to go to the clubhouse.
I was gonna call Ben, because I couldn't understand. We're the same size, and I couldn't understand anything he was saying. But apparently, it all works out.
It was on the brunch sitting at the pool. It was easier than going someplace.
I don't know, I only know I wasn't gonna pay.
You weren't needed to.
And you stood there,
Hometown. Didn't go that way.
wow,
Smells in this room.
like urine?
Geez, Ted. What did you do, Ted? We know it's you, but what did you do? Where is it? We've cleaned this room 3 times already, and hotel guests keep complaining there's a strange smell in this room. We can't get rid of it. What did you do?
The little guy, short man, he kind of knew what to do. What did I do?
Ted, what did you do? We've done everything.
What are you guys talking about?
A room with strange smells in it.
What's in your hand?
In my hand,
Yeah.
oh, like something's really a warm sandwich. And you go to, let's say, the Burger King or one of them, they'll wrap it up
This is from
a packet like that.
Oh,
this is
rough.
the guy that got hit in the face with a fish. Smack.
That's all.
That who got hit in the face with a fish. Weren't we
Yeah.
just talking about that the other day? Remember, didn't we say something? I think we were outside Starbucks, remember? Downtown on C Street?
C Street.
Yeah, remember? And then I think you said, can we hit that guy in the face with a fish? Or you said you'd like to do that, do you remember?
On C Street.
Yeah, remember we were...
A fish about so big.
Yeah, and then you remember you asked that? And I said, in order to hit somebody in the face with a fish, I said, I think we need to use tongs because the fish is slippery.
That's true.
And you have to grab with a tongue and then whack, you know?
Right, right. That's another one we should really see again.
Oh, yeah, well, the whole movie, was that scene.
The whole,
It fit. You
it's
sit
called-
down and you watch...
It's called The High Spot. Like an aria in opera.
What movie is this?
Roma.
Roma.
Oh, who gets hit in the face with a
I
fish?
don't know.
A participant in the movie theater.
The kids smacked him.
That's in the
So that must have been what he was thinking about. Like, maybe somebody that he saw reminded him of that, and that's why he immediately
Shut him up.
was like,
No
"I'd like."
reason to smack.
They're waiting for the movie to start, and maybe he was making wrong.
And he said, "I'd like to hit that guy in the face with a
No.
fish." It's pretty funny.
That's magnificent. That was magnificent. It was splendid.
Seymour, did you happen to turn your pants up yet, or are they still mostly undone?
You can get it for eternity.
I will right now. Let's
This
see.
is for eternity.
Yeah, but this is still in a state of mostly dressed.
It's mostly becoming.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely look
It's a
handsome,
state of
Seymour.
becoming.
Yeah.
They're not on fire yet.
Becoming what?
He means, Dad, you know, he means becoming. Like,
As where it might eventually go.
I thought he meant, you know, beauty. Like, he's very, like, his pants undone like that look very becoming on
Well,
him.
it's like a state of becoming.
Yeah, like you look beautiful.
This state of becoming is, can you wear that shoe?
I don't see why not.
Just the one shoe.
Why not? I mean, the idea was thought well enough. There was a movie, even The Man with One Shoe. Somebody thought about that enough. One shoe.
Sounds like China, Wan Chu.
Did this really happen? The Man with One Shoe?
I'm gonna
I
go
think
see
so.
Was it a movie that was made this morning about my dad?
No, prior.
I'm going
Oh.
to see Fu Manchu today.
Wow, very good detective. Number one son, big help.
Number one son.
Straighten up.
Didn't he go on to do things, or was it
No,
just,
the son
The
was
son was
always,
there.
always minor.
well, made enough to pay?
You know, who knows? Maybe not.
They didn't pay much then.
I gotta cut this in half now.
Dad, you want the other half of Seymour's
Oh, my
sandwich?
I have heavy duty scissors.
Hmm.
Cutting for heavy cloth. That might not be good enough to want to do that. But I can make it work. The heavy one works.
Well, it's
better.
up to you.
You know,
It's your
I
project.
can show you when it's done how to do it and everything.
It's your
Yeah.
You
project.
want to get it cut evenly. But sometimes you make a mistake and it's not quite even.
I don't want to cut it in any angle.
You might need to.
Well,
No.
Seymour, my dad, you know, he uses a lighter weight pad and he uses
I know,
the
but he
full
might-
thing.
He might work up the whole thing.
Yeah.
That lighter weight pad sometimes, as I've said repeatedly,
You see, this is
pinches the sack and
This is cut because it's too big.
Yeah. Well, that's a women's pad.
Correct.
Yeah.
But half of it is just right. That's correct. She's correct.
would any of those,
Well, all of the package doesn't say women or men. Just
Yeah. Well, it's the pink and
Whatever
the
the,
underwear that's displayed on the package.
floating
And that's how you
flowers
know.
be interested in this topic?
The floaters
Yeah.
could bring one down and show them.
Why don't you?
There was a pile of them yesterday. Oh, it was like water lilies.
So why don't
The
you do
weather
it?
brought it up. Oh, don't be crude.
What?
For Christ's sakes. They're there with their hats and
Yeah.
vest. Please lachen. Ja, je kies a sport a little bit again.
You could,
I don't want to add to your room's ambience.
you could jump about
He loves a hoistsport.
you could jump in there with him and.
Oh, Dad, he does jump in with them.
I've been done.
But really, what he's doing, he like jumps in.
Phone, I
How
can't
do you
get
think
it.
I know about the little feet?
Yeah, and he's jumping in there with Charlie. You know, it's unavailable. That's what it said. Oh, number available. It's nobody. Yeah.
So that might be a fax that I can't get.
No, it's fine.
No.
You're all set. All set. And he and Dad, you know, he and Charlie are so cute. He jumps in there and he says, "Charlie, the clock is ticking." And then, you know, Charlie will come in.
Any giggling?
From Charlie.
No.
And Charlie has to, he's on a little more of a timer. He has to be, he tries to be clean at a certain time. So I have to remind him,
That's
so
how
when you
the-
get to swim, you gotta, see Charles Soldier, look. See how
There.
nice this is? And it's got lines around it, take a look.
No, I won't.
You may need it someday, you see. Designs in here and everything, you can almost think of those ladies swimming in the pool.
Yeah, Dad, you could almost think of it.
It's a beauty. Then you see with the finger. like-
Dad, where did you learn how to make that face?
See? Soldier. Come on, don't be like that. See how you measure? Get the finger in there and make sure it's about right.
Seymour, did you seriously just say gotta get the finger in there and make
That's
sure
right.
it's about right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I can
Okay,
get it
just
pressed,
checking.
like a presser.
Yeah, like a
Pinch it.
presser.
Presser or press over.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
But it's,
Do you do you complain regularly about this pinching the sack like my dad does, or are you fine?
I've experienced these difficulties also.
Would you mind taking that away so I can get up?
Because I never hear you complaining.
I don't complain it, but I just correct it.
Yeah, I think my dad complains about it even when it's not going on.
I think he just wants to show
I
it.
think he would complain about it even when he's not wearing one. He would complain about it just so he has an excuse to make people listen to him talk about his sack.
What a man. What a man. That was a man.
That was number one. It's right at the top of the list. That scene is at the top of the list.
It doesn't get better.
Well, it might, but I don't know where.
I started threatening him with your pads if he didn't start using the
The
pee
only
bottle
reason
when
is,
he's driving.
I mean, her.
A wet one or a dry one?
No, a dry one. I told him I'm going to start making you wear Seymour's Poise pads.
Her saying
If
it
you-
was wonderful, but seeing him laying in the ditch was
Dirty.
that was. What can you say?
It speaks for itself.
I don't
That
remember.
was a man.
I don't remember anything about the movie except
I
that.
remember gangsters
Gangsters or something.
threatening Charlton's wife.
Is that what she was?
What's his name? The one that.
Marlena.
Do you guys? I'm gonna turn this recording off now. Do you guys have any final thoughts that you'd like to add? Yeah. Now, when you're prompted, it's like you can't just.
The
You
final
can't just.
thought is the management is trying to coax Teddy. Where is the damage? We've got to get this room cleaned up. We can't rent it as it is because people keep complaining about it.
Smells like shit.
How many times we've cleaned this room, we can't find it. What did you do, Teddy? Tell us. Just tell us. What did you do? We've tried everything.
Dad.
He hid the shit in the bedpost, and
We put the top over it.
Now, what is this? What is this in reference to?
Just in itself.
Okay.
It's a vignette, stands on its own.
Okay.
Portland Hotel.
someone
The
rents
Portland
room for the
Hotel.
night for romance and all that.
They might have come for romance also, and instead, look at their partner. Each partner will think the other was guilty.
Now, if anybody sees this, will they know what in the fuck you're talking about? Because I literally have no clue.
There. That's what it's about.
Okay.